Hello, welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love and life. I'll be asking our guides about your current path and to illuminate your journey, and I may also ask them where they'd like you to be. And at the end, I will draw a card focusing on the elemental energy to help you feel balanced. And I felt like there were some bright energies in the forest today for y'all. Make sure I want to flip over there. Oh, we have a few coming out for you today. We have vacation, knowledge, and battle of the blues. Oh. So I feel like this is you embracing the truth of a situation here, with this sword next to this person in the water here in this knowledge and vacation. I feel like you are kind of leaving a past situation behind you. It could be that you felt very stuck for a while, and now you're finding that quiet glow within yourself. You know, whether that is, through doing little things like for yourself, like reading, you know, um, maybe you like art, maybe you like talking to people, it just looks like with these two cards here, like you're kind of just getting away from this situation, letting your mind kind of wander and dream big here. Maybe even actually going on a vacation or taking a staycation, and doing things that you really like that really kind of find you in this like happy, cozy place here. And maybe even just even going out on adventures too. Maybe going to places, maybe, depending on what your situation is, or just looking at things online that kind of like stimulate you and get your mind going here, or kind of, maybe even playing games or something like that. But yeah, I feel like whatever, you're kind of uplifting yourself here. All right, let's see what animal spirits we have in the woods today for Cancer. Hope y'all are having a good new year. What do we have for Cancer? Let's see. You're being quiet. What do we have out there for Cancer? Oh, there's one. And oh, a couple more. So I have the humpback whale, which is also known as the singer, the moose, known for wisdom, and the wolf, which is the pathfinder. I feel like all three of these are pointing you along a path of healing here. Finding your voice or your inner voice. I feel like you might even be in a situation with other people here where they're turning to you to be this wise, knowing voice here, and you are trusting in your wisdom and in your intuition, your experience, and the years behind you, and guiding them, maybe singing them along this path here. Maybe even just yourself as well, maybe dealing with some inner challenges. But I feel like you are finding your way here with this, and I feel like you're doing it in a very graceful, creative way. I mean, all three of these animals, and the whale, they are very resilient and wise, and like they work well with others as well. I feel like you'll find a lot of strength in that this week. All right, so I'm going to use the Crow Tarot for where you are now, and then the Spirit Song Tarot for your journey. So far I have the Hermit, which kind of makes sense here, I feel like, with some of these cards. You may be on more of a spiritual journey right now as well. This Hermit with the knowledge card, like how perfect is that? All right, so we also have Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Cups. So yeah, I feel like there was a situation here that's coming into balance that you're kind of helping move along. And you're going within and you're kind of looking at these past experiences and using them to branch out into maybe kind of feel out some dreams that you have. But I feel like you're not gonna jump into anything right away. You're taking like some slow, steady steps toward it, more looking at things, I kind of feel like right now, more than anything, because I feel like you are coming into this place of balance where maybe you felt unbalanced before. And I feel like you're still kind of feeling your steps out here, you know. Like you're not wanting to move too fast, but you have a lot of like really nice things that you see in front of you. And I feel like you're kind of trying to just pick and choose which way you want to go, which thing here really makes you feel I want to say the most grounded at the moment, maybe the most balanced. And it could be with this karmic situation that's going on here that you're kind of waiting to see what comes towards you, you know? And with that Wheel of Fortune, like I do feel like things are changing here and they're going to keep moving for you. But I feel like you are at kind of like this more quiet place right now, maybe not quite saying everything that's on your mind here. You know, slowly feeling out the situation. So I feel like you do feel like there are things that are going to be coming towards you here that you're going to be pretty happy about. So what is, can we illuminate Cancer's journey this week? So far we have the Queen of Feathers. I'll start jumping. The Page of Water, the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Water, wow, Queen of Air, and the Wheel, again, twice. Look at that, with the Hermit twice. Interesting. So yeah, you are definitely, I feel like you're in alignment right now. Maybe you don't have everything figured out, but you are following this path here. You are, I feel like you are listening to your intuition, and that's kind of why you're going a little bit slower right now, because on your journey, you're going to start seeing things here that look really, really nice. You're going to have some opportunities coming up here, possibly in love. I would say, like, I mean, me personally, I would say 99% in love just because, I mean, we have the friggin' Page of Water with the Ace of Water. I mean, this is you going, oh, hey, wow, what is this? Oh my God, what is this? With the Ace of Fire, which is like an opportunity and something that gets your heart going, that gets your creativity going, you know? That part of you that starts, you know, thinking and feeling creative and um, wanting to take action here. And I really love this. I seriously do like how this like knowledge card is here with you, kind of like going within and just taking some me time. Honestly, I kind of feel like here, you know. Yeah, I feel like there's a situation here where you were trying to learn something, and right, and I feel like you're going within and like you're looking for these answers. And I feel like you're gonna find them this week because you boss up to the Queen of Feathers here. You know, the Queen of Air, and that's an energy that's all about finding the truth about a situation. It might also be someone, you know, coming into your life here who has that information for you that you've been looking for. You know, it might be in the form of a message or something like that, possibly. Um, but I more like see this as you finding this out here because I do see this like new beginning here with somebody, you know. And I really like how these are all connected, you know, with you going within and then the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. Um, I feel like this is just showing how in alignment you are right now because that wheel's just going to keep turning here because I feel like you're going to be on the right path. You're gonna like, you're gonna know that, right? Like you're gonna feel that, you're gonna feel that happiness and that excitedness, and be like, ooh, I want to go through this, or like towards this, you know, this energy here, like this feels really good. And I feel like you're gonna know, right? Like you're gonna have that perception, that inner knowing, that truth about the situation. That's gonna like with this bat here, like you're gonna like find yourself like gliding towards it. You know, and bats they use echolocation to find their way through the darkness. You know, they don't always fly during the day; they fly at night when they can't see everything. But they are equipped with what they need in order to navigate that darkness, in order to find their way and see the truth of things. And you know, and the octopus here, they're kind of the same way, right? Like they live in the darkest depths sometimes, but they have ways of knowing what's around them, you know, and they use their tentacles and they're very, very smart too. And I mean, not only that, but with you cards here, intuition as well, I'm like going within and learning. So I just feel like this is you getting a good grasp on the situation, and seeing things for what they are, and like moving through this and with this as well. You have cards here, like wanting to stick with something, wanting to persevere with it, and kind of like go towards it. So I feel like even though you might feel a little bit slower right now, that things might pick up for you a little bit here once you find your mojo, or a little bit your passion. Once you start feeling which way that you want to go towards, right? Because I feel like maybe you do kind of maybe have a couple options, maybe you're not quite sure, but once you figure that out, like once you have that, and I don't feel like you're going to be undecided for long. Like I don't even feel like it's like that. I just feel like it's like you're just so many happy things coming along, and you're like, which one do I pick here? Uh, and I feel like you're going to be figuring that out here. Um, and things are just going to keep moving. You know, to see about the energy that's around you. Is there anything you want to tell me about the energy that is around them? And maybe like what's Three of Earth, the Two of Water, and the Seven of Air. So I feel like maybe there was an energy. Oh, I put this up right, which was the Knight of Water, so I'll take that one too. I feel like maybe there was just a situation that was probably just poor timing, honestly, with these cards here of the Wheel and Karma. That, I feel like maybe things just didn't work out. Maybe you were working together and things were going really good for a little bit, and maybe you just kind of needed to get things going in a different direction here. I kind of feel like with this one, especially, like you felt like you were on a merry-go-round for a little bit. This energy felt like they were on a merry-go-round, but I feel like they also felt very grounded in you, and they really did enjoy being with you and want to work with you. And they were like these cards here are saying they were in love, no matter the circumstance here that kind of showed up. Um, it could be, that there were one too many energies here, and like I'm not getting like um, anything like super negative. I'm mostly, with this Pentacles card here, I'm kind of feeling like, maybe like they had work or something coming up, maybe stuff with their money, maybe even just like too much juggling, too much going on between friends and family work, blah, blah, blah. And things just kind of didn't kind of really get started there. They just kind of kept going in circles. But I feel like they really loved you and they do still love you. Like, and I do feel like they want to keep coming towards you here. Um, and I think regardless, like they feel like you are your friends, and but I also feel like they do have these like feelings for you, these very strong emotional feelings here of love. And maybe they're not quite ready yet, but I feel like the feelings are there, you know. And I feel like with your cards here that you're going to be kind of maybe deciding that you just want to get to like the heart of the matter here. I feel like if you want to get on the same page with them, you're going to 100% open up communication here and be like, all right, we're going to talk about this. We're going to get on the same page. We're not going to have any of this like wishy-washy energy or keep going back and forth or anything like that if that was the situation. Um, because I see you having the like falling in love again here, and it might be with this energy here. And if so, like I feel like you're going to, the situation's gonna be balanced out here. Like it's gonna be more harmony. But if not, too, like I do feel like you have options here. With this Ace of Water and the Ace of Fire, like you know, I feel like you have your shit together pretty well here, and you know that. I feel like you know that you can have what you want. You know, if this person wants to get on board, I feel like you're gonna figure that out, or just figure out just what you want to do here because you have the wheel here and you're listening to your heart and your soul, and you already have the answers within you, and you're gonna kind of take your time, feel things out, and then once you get your feelings, your heart in line with your head here, I feel like with things moving, everything's just gonna kind of fall into place. but you know, you have free will. They do too. The wheel here too, it can be sometimes, you know, a little bit more random, but I feel like you're gonna keep pushing ahead here. I feel like you're being very smart about the situation. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna get a card here for you to balance out for the week. And I feel like if this is like a work thing, things are, you know, kind of the same. You know, things are just going to kind of keep moving for you here because it might kind of seem like things are maybe a bit slow and maybe you have, like, maybe you feel like your dreams are bigger than what you can do at the moment. But I feel like you're going to rediscover that spark, you know? Maybe, you know, put yourself into this again or maybe even decide that you want to keep going with this, but build it up, you know, branch out. Have some opportunities coming in here. And with the wheel, I feel like that's just, you know, helping with that karma here to keep your situation going in a good direction for you. Anyway, can I have a card for Cancer to vibe with for the week? Because I see them like in this like comfy, cozy place you're going within with a lot of options and kind of just vibing right now. You know, letting things happen. Happy, excited. For your Cancer, this is the good tarot. This is a little sticky. Let's see. Try again here. Energy for Cancer. Oh, wow. The Nine of Water and the King of Water. These are cards of like being very, very happy. And I mean, with all these water cards here, and I mean, I feel like this is you and your element, you know? Like, I feel like you're really, like I was saying, like, by just vibing this week, like, really just kind of letting things happen. And you are finding a lot of happiness, and that's what they're saying here to concentrate on. Concentrate on that happiness and being emotionally balanced here. Um, you know, maybe being giving and receptive to the situation that's going on around you, and to this love that's coming your way. So if you need an energy to vibe with Cancer, the universe is suggesting that deep, warm, cozy feeling of water. All right, I will talk to you later.